Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Gold and my baby run. And it's time to take on the Elite Four. This is probably going to be a bit of a pain though, I mean let's face it. I might have more type coverage with this team, but my stats are still weak overall in comparison to most of their Pokemon, so this is probably going to end up being a pretty brutal and bloody affair at points. Especially with Houndoom. Most of the other Pokemon the Elite Four have I can deal with easily enough, you know, despite being only like maybe 6 or 7 levels higher in some cases, with the Ice Witch being the most leveled Pokemon on my team. Not a bad plan. It's definitely a way to get a hit on the board. I can't deny him that. Because let's face it, my Ice Punch is a punch of death. It's a good chunk of his team, actually. Kind of weird. Oh, that's how you want to play it? You want to bring out the Jinx? You want to try and jinx me? I don't think you'll succeed. Well, let's do it. Time for a flamethrower. Sad part is there's not enough power here to really win this. I know that from experience since I've done a few practice runs. Ooh, we burned it. Nice. Oh, and it missed with its lovely kiss. Good. I'll throw another flamethrower at it. There's not too many Pokemon I can throw fire moves at on the Elite Four, to be honest. For the most part, I'm going to be relying on the Ice Witch to carry me through here against pretty much every possible target. Kind of crazy. Well, there are some spots, obviously, for Jewel, though Jewel's a lot easier to level up in this area than Zerg. Because Jewel has Ice Punch, so it can go up against Onix and Growlers and stuff and be like, Ice Punch for critical damage because you're Ground type. And it can throw Thunderbolts against Golbats. And against Urasings when they show up, every now and again. Of course, Urasing's probably one of the most difficult to kill, to be honest. Ooh, it might be paralyzed. Nope. Well, at least it always starts off with Amnesia as its first move. Which means it's screwed, because, quite frankly, my Thunderbolt's already weakened it too much for it to possibly survive another one. It got just completely bowled over there. It couldn't handle the juice, man. Executor? Well, I guess I could technically use Zerg. I think, the Ice Lady would love to have a crack at Executor and just throw an Ice Punch for the win, but whatever, I'll give Zerg a chance to shine here a little bit. Of course, if I don't tank this hit, it's gonna be all over. Ooh, just barely survived by the skin of my teeth. Well, don't worry, I'll respond back in kind. And I do have a lot of Hyper Potions, so taking some noticeable damage doesn't mean too much to me. Okay. Zerg gets a level. Yay! Yeah, might as well change up now. Let's face it. Zerg's been brutally beaten, and all that thing needs to do is drop one quick attack, and it's all over. Because there's no way I'd be able to take it. Hopefully the sun doesn't interfere with my Ice Punch now, because that would be annoying. Though I think it only really nerfs water attacks. I don't know why it doesn't melt ice, but, you know, whatever. I'll take it. Or maybe its detrimental effects only apply to the caster. I doubt it. No. You may not evolve. Ever. Okay. Question is, do I want to start off with Zerg, or do I want to start off with, Smoochum? I think I'll leave the Ice Witch up front. That way I can force Koga to use Fortress early on. He's definitely going to want to nerf my Psychic powers as early as possible. I have to admit, using a Hyper Potion on the Ice Switch with only like 30 points of damage on her feels kind of ridiculous, but I ain't got any super potions right now, so that's what we're gonna do. Because I know I can't outspeed Crobat. I just can't, it's too fast. And I have to hopefully take it out before I can get too many double teams going for it, because if it gets up too many, it's gonna be a nightmare. I mean, I can always throw Parasong at it, I suppose, and then just endure, but that's not a strategy I want to use. It's an option on the table, but I'd prefer to drop it with Psychic Attacks and Ice Punch if at all possible. And I did use one PP up on Psychic, so hopefully we got enough to get through this. There's just so many Pokemon, you know, on the Elite Four that are vulnerable to Psychic Attacks. It's kind of crazy. Kadabra just has a field day here, you know, with Psybeam. And that leaves Fortress coming up next. Yeah, I called it. It'd be my go-to move, too. I mean, it's an Ice Psychic type, so there's no way it's going to really be able to hurt Fortress that much with the moves it has available, unless I have, you know, some heat to fall up on. Goodbye, Fortress. I won't even give you a chance to set up spikes. You're just gone. No way you're surviving that one. And that leaves Muck. I'll leave Zergin. This is gonna be ugly, but I'll do it. I'll throw a flamethrower out there. I already know Muck's gonna counter by killing me off. Oh, it burned it? Well, maybe I'll survive. Oh, it's going with acid armor? Interesting. Usually it throws out a sludge bomb, just instantly kills whoever I have out there. He doesn't try to set up defensive barriers. I'm guessing at some point, though, Koga's probably going to use his full restore here. Probably. Oh, nope, he's going to let it be sacrificed. Okay. Yeah, Koga usually likes to save that stuff for Crobat. I was just getting my hopes up, you know? Like, maybe I'll get to see it early. But no. Okay, Crobat, eh? Well, I got two options. And quite frankly, this is the better one. Let's face it, L-Kid's got Thunderbolt, and it's a powerful move. I won't deny it. It's just not powerful enough. I'm just hoping, you know, my Ice Punch connects. I mean, it's only one evasion, but that stuff adds up fast. Yeah, called it. Ugh. Problem if I use Parasong, though, is it's gonna switch out. So I just have to hope I don't miss as I try and knock its teeth in. A few more levels, I might be able to just knock it out straight up. Oh, going for Toxic, huh? Well, at least we connected. Now the question is, do I want to leave Ice Switch in there for Venomoth, or do I want to switch out? I mean, Zerg is an option. Okay, let's see. Yeah. I mean, this way, you know, if I don't finish it off with one Flamethrower, I can always go back to the Ice Switch for a finishing blow with Psychic. I'm hoping this kills it, though, just outright. But I can't be sure, though. Venomoth is a somewhat durable opponent, especially when faced with a Pokemon of my level. Okay, let's bring it home, Zerg. Well, for the most part, Koga didn't really do jack squat to us. I'm kind of surprised. I'm used to him bringing a bit more pain, you know, in my test runs. Oh, no you don't. But I have to admit, Houndoom would be easier to deal with if I had Jinx instead. I'd actually be able to tank flamethrower that way. Yeah, sometimes I don't hit the cancel button fast enough in the practice runs. Because I'm usually trying to speed through them real fast. Oh wait, that's not gonna help. I need a full heal. Probably should use that before that poison starts going off. Okay, for now, we're gonna leave you in front. Yeah, I know who you are, man. Probably. I don't think I'll throw Camp out onto your overwhelming power. Your overwhelming power has nothing on mine. Seriously. My babies are unstoppable. Unless you're a Houndoom. Then you might actually be able to stop me. Okay, let's blast this thing with a Psychic. We're gonna start doing its dig strategy. Because that's just bloody annoying, you know? Constantly digging through the dirt, then popping up and hitting you in the face, then hiding again. Well, I'm probably gonna end up taking a Mach Punch. Yep, thought so. Not bad. Not good enough to win by any means, but not terrible. Okay. I'm wounded, but I'll survive. Onix, eh? Well, I think I got enough Ice Punches left, and I got others and stuff anyway, so if I have to, I can give myself more power points for that. Keyword on have to, I suppose, though. And there we go. Unfortunately, Machamp can tank a hit from Psychic, so we're gonna have to switch out, then switch back in after Machamp does its business on Zerg's face. Because I already know Zerg's not getting back up, probably. Machamp's just too powerful. Yeah, that's it for Zerg. No way it's getting back up after that cross chop. It tried so hard. Well, let's follow up with another Psychic. Goodbye, Machamp. Well, looks like he's a Machamp now. And that leaves Hitmonlee, right? Well, that's not a major threat. We'll just shred with Psychic again. Hitmonlee is definitely the more threatening of the fighting types associated with Tyrogue, in many ways, to be honest. At least as far as raw power goes, I think, but that ain't gonna be enough to win here if you're not fast enough to use it. If you can't get off a high jump kick before I can hit you with Psychic, you're just done for, man. Okay. That takes care of 3 of them. I think I'm gonna stop here, though. That way I can break things up into somewhat smaller sections, and that way I don't have to have a 30-minute long video where a good chunk of it's the freaking end credits. Because I never like to turn those off for whatever reason. Maybe just to give the developers some credit, so I let them play. Till next time, then. See ya.